Welcome back for part 2 of the International Index of Music Periodicals Advanced Search Guidelines. We are starting here on the IIMP homepage, and I want to start by just highlighting some of the differences between the basic and advanced search options. So if you watched part 1, you recognize these features on the homepage, and when it comes to the basic search options, you're basically looking at it. It's what you see is what you get. We can specify if we want full text, as we discussed previously. We can select peer-reviewed, and we also have the option to exclude reviews, but beyond that, we're pretty limited. So to start with, let's select the Advanced Search tab and explore some of our options. Now, right off the bat, we've got two search bars, which allow me to use a Boolean operator. And of course, I can always use a Boolean operator in the basic search as well by including and, or not between terms. But doing this in the advanced search allows me some more specificity on where specifically I want my terms to appear. As you can see right now, it's set to anywhere, but when you click the drop-down menu, we have various options for where our terms will appear. So that's one immediate difference that we see between basic searching and advanced search options. So let's say that I want to look specifically for articles about piano technique. So a little more hands-on than conducting research about a specific composer like we did last time. To start with, I am going to use this drop-down menu to the right of my search bar, and I want to select subject heading. Actually, let's just do all subjects and indexing subject. So let's go ahead and set them both to that. Great. Now for my first term, I will search for piano technique. And my second term, I will search for music education. I want to go ahead and leave the and operator here between the terms because I want both of the terms to be present in all subjects. Again, there's a drop-down menu here. You can choose and or not, just our three basic Boolean operators if you want to widen your search or narrow your search. Okay, so let's see what turns up. Now to begin with, let's just take a look at the search statement that the advanced search built for us up here. Again, you can build your own search statement like this anytime, even in the basic search bar, but advanced search really gives us an advantage by organizing the search statement for us as a searcher. So let's see what we have. Okay, so this second result looks great, but when I click on it, I realize it's really just a review, so that's not a great resource for me. So let's go ahead and go back to our results here. And we want to exclude reviews. So again, this handy little checkbox here. And we'll repeat our search with our same search statement. Okay, let's see what we've got now. This first result looks really interesting. So to decide if it seems relevant, I'll go ahead and select the abstract and details link and have a look at some of the subject headers. Naturally, you can look at the abstract and decipher if it's relevant that way, but as a searcher, I want to pay attention to all of our subject headers. And this is a really important part of building your research using the advanced search function, because not only are you deciphering whether the result is relevant, but you're also gaining an understanding of the types of terms that are used in the subject field. And so, here we see quite a few terms, some that I included, some that I didn't, right? We've got music education here. We've got piano here. We have technique over here. Okay, interesting. And another thing I want to draw your attention to is in advanced search, you can even scroll to the bottom right here where it says search with indexing terms. And you can select from a list of all the subjects included and then actually conduct another search based on the subject terms that you've just read on the results. So for instance, I didn't include pedagogy in my original search, but I think that's a great place to start from. So I'll go ahead and include it. I will also select piano. And and I still want to stay in the realm of music education. So I'll select all three of those. And I can repeat the search from this page, actually from the results page, to see what different results I may get from that query. And here you see we've now built a brand new search line that's been built for us. It's even more specific than our previous one, and we have a lot of new results to work with. Now, because IIMP is a collection of periodicals specifically, an important part of advanced searching that you should be aware of is searching by publication. And we're going to talk about a few ways to do that. So let's just start from the same search that we are working on at the moment. And I want to draw your attention to the left-hand panel here. We have all the same sorting options available to us that we would use for peer-reviewed research, for instance, full text peer-reviewed, source types and publication date, etc. But we want to focus here on publication title. So go ahead and click the arrow to the right of publication title to display where all of our results are coming from. We can click on more to get a display of all of them. I'm doing this because it's possible that a particular publication title may pique my interest as being especially relevant to my research need. So let's see here. Got a lot to choose from. The one that is jumping out to me the most, though, is Piano Magazine. And that's because this sounds like a publication that may be geared towards an audience that includes me as a pianist. So to see the article within our current results that comes from Piano Magazine, we have two options up here, include and exclude. I want to include articles that are just from Piano Magazine in this search. So I'll go ahead and click include, apply. Okay, and this is showing me just the one article from that publication here. But what I am now thinking about is just browsing the latest issue of Piano Magazine. That sounds like it might be a really good idea for what I'm looking for. So here's another way to browse periodicals. Let's go back to our homepage here, our IIMP homepage. We'll simply just locate the publications link that we talked about earlier above our basic search bar. When you follow this, now you are entering the publication search. I already know the title of the magazine I'm looking for, but I want to show you, just notice what happens when I just type piano into the search bar. The database will start populating several publication options to choose from. This can be helpful for many reasons, but if you're looking for a publication and not really sure of the exact title, this is a great way. Also, maybe you just want to see what titles are specific to piano, or any instrument for that matter. This is another great way to do that. So we know ours, so let's go ahead and look for just Piano Magazine. Go. Now we are on the Piano Magazine page, and we have several options here. The first one is just that this search bar allows us to search just within this publication, which can be very, very helpful. And you'll notice we even have an advanced search option within the magazine. We will not be exploring that today. It's very similar to the regular advanced search. It's just limited. So from this page, we can also view information about the publisher and the publication itself as a whole, including its subject coverage, which we can confirm is relevant to the scope of our own search. So next what I want to do is scroll down here to choose an issue to view. This is a really great feature. It allows us to view all of these, all of an entire issue by individual article. And I want to draw your attention to the drop-down date here. We can choose any year, and let's say, I don't know, let's say we're thinking of an issue from a few years ago. And we're not quite sure which one it is. We can use the second drop-down menu to see it. It's a quarterly issued magazine. We can select one, and then we'll be able to view the entire issue. Again, we're looking for the latest one. We're just curious. We'll click 2023. and it will auto-populate to the latest issue, which is autumn of 2023. We see the volume and issue title here. Go ahead and click View Issue. And it allows us to view, as I said, all of the articles just within that issue. So this is a really handy tool and something that is especially important to be aware of when you are conducting advanced search. Again, because this is a database that focuses on periodicals, you will frequently be encountering publications that are updated on a very regular basis. So this publication searching tool is really essential as something to keep in your toolkit.